Hey, I forgot the tripod, fool.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We about to go live, baby. We really gotta put these on. Let's go on here ourselves. Everybody got the link. Hey, I'm gonna get off in like 2 seconds. Are you in Louisiana? Yeah, season 4, man, in August. Go to the site, go to the link, and send me your info. Go to intheloopproductions.com.
I'm gonna post the link on my Facebook.
What's up? You can sit in here, my man?
Huh?
You can sit in here? I'm gonna close that door. Whatever, man.
Ty, you can sit right here, huh?
Yeah, yeah. No, we're both on there.
I'm saying, so Ty, is it cool if Ty get right here?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You trying to get right here, bro? Now you shut that down. But that tripod there so we can go live.
You on this one or what?
Yeah. Oh, it ain't live on that link you sent me, like on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's live right now.
On YouTube too?
Yep.
Nah, for sure. I sent it. I put the link on.
How high you want to go, man?
I don't know. We finna adjust. I'm finna let little bro adjust it real quick.
Okay, I got you.
You set it up.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump all over.
Where the phone thing is? Oh, he took that part out?
It's off of there.
Yeah. That part that holds the phone. I guess you
Wondering.
see if you can just prop it up on that one part right there. Mm-mm.
If not, we can maybe right underneath that mug right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There ain't no way I'm gonna be over there. All right, what up, my man?
What's good with the game?
Appreciate you coming and doing this, man.
Nah,
Round
for
2,
sure.
baby.
Round 2.
Hey,
It's
and
good to be here.
the last time, man, I was thinking, what up live is man, I felt bad now going back and looking back to it. I should have done you more justice, man. But I feel like this one, I'm gonna do that for you, my man. So I want to go over again. I didn't know, I was saying out there that you had just gotten out. So for the people watching, Ferrari was locked up for what, 10 years?
Yeah.
God damn, man. Real quick, this is an In the Loop production, and we're live in Midland, Texas at Element 14, right off the loop in Garfield. If you're a gamer, podcaster, Twitcher, this is the place to come visit. Even this place that I'm in, you can rent. So we got a whole bunch of gaming systems. There's a private area over here. We got private game rooms. So make sure if you haven't visited, come visit. If this is your first time watching us, we got Ferrari Cox Kasino in the building.
Big casino, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man.
We're going to get to know him a little bit. We're going to push past that really fast, though, and talk about all the work he's done over the 4 to 5 years since he's been out, which, again, I didn't know. I thought he had been out the first time we interviewed him in September 2020. I thought he had been out for like 4 to 5 years, but, man, you was just out, baby.
Yeah, I was fresh.
You was hungry, too. You still are, man.
Am.
I see that. Yeah,
for sure.
for sure. So like all the guests, man, I want to do in a sense a proper intro to all your work. Now, I may miss some of it, but this is I purposely go online just to see what pops up because we live in the digital age. And
No,
then I
for
go
sure.
off of that. I know like some journalists, some interviewers, they probably call, somebody's peeps up and get some, different questions, stuff like that. But I
Right.
really want this to be like a, a natural conversation that progresses over time. You know what I'm saying? Like we're homies seeing each other, year after year type shit,
Right.
catching up versus let me
Yeah.
go dig up your whole life and ask questions I already know the answer to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, don't like I
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
really I hate that too when interviewers like tend to ask the same question over and over and over. Like I answered this question for like 6 interviews already.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. And
So I like it when people keep it original for sure.
even on even on this end, going and watching the old interviews to make sure that you're not, asking the same questions. Like I told somebody with the last guest, it's like even with you, that's why we're gonna push past the your history up until this point because go Google them, like, and you're gonna
Yeah,
find everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I
for
wanna I
sure.
wanna take full advantage of your time in the sense of having the right conversation. And we talked
No, for
about that
sure.
on the first one, man. You were talking about the importance and the value of conversation, and not a lot of people are present to that.
Hmm.
Because we're talking about 48 Laws of Power and other stuff that you had read. I guess you locked up,
Yeah,
which I've read also just out here. But knowing that stuff plays a part, man, in your creativity and the people around you. So um,
definitely for sure.
I want to have a what they call a high value conversation. You know, but
Yeah,
for the people who are just tuning in, and for those of you who have tuned in and don't know about Ferrari, that's why we're going to go through this real quick. So um, the thing that I did find, I was telling you out there, was this is what made me realize on February 23rd, 2019, is when you put out this video of, in a sense, informing people that you were out and that there's going to be some motion,
yeah,
and you lived up to it, man. Shit.
yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
because I think a lot of people can come home and hype themselves up, but also hype the people around them up and really not execute. And I hate to say that, but I see it personally.
Right.
So to see somebody, and not only that, man, for you to navigate the digital age, but you were locked up for 10 years, so you had to, I feel, maybe catch up um, a whole lot quicker than everybody else out here. Um,
Yeah, the world was definitely like 10 times faster than
mm,
me. You know what I'm saying? But I had some good people in my corner that kind of helped me like get in the way of that, like really get over that obstacle fairly quickly. You know what I'm saying?
well, one guy you mentioned on one of your interviews was David.
Yeah, that's my manager. Shout
Yeah.
out to Nigel
Okay.
Head, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to David Peterman, man. That's my manager. If y'all need management, y'all hit my DM too,
There you
man.
go.
We are accepting people, but have that bread right too. It costs to play for sure.
Oh yeah, you said that you said he saw something in you that you couldn't see for yourself at the time.
Right. That still stands to this day.
Um, how important was that for you at the time, and how important is that today?
I mean, it was important then, but it's like even more relevant now due to like the obstacles I had to overcome. I wouldn't have been able to overcome half of them without David. Like David helped me like make myself a household name per se.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I value his relationship like wholeheartedly for real, for real.
Did did you know him before that?
Hmm.
Okay.
I've been knowing David since I was a kid. David put me in the studio. I was like 11 years old. So by the time I was 13, I knew how to write bars and
Oh
I
shit.
was more advanced than a lot of people, even David's age at the time. You know, he's older than me. So it was like, as far as like perfecting my craft, that shit was just beat into my head repetitiously by David, who was rapping himself, making beats, had a studio in the back of his mom's house. I would pull up. I just always had access to the studio and music, but I've always had access to street shit too. So we kind of grew apart and I lost my way. And then we linked back up while I was in prison. And then when I came home, I was just like, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Boo gave me a lane. Shout out Bugatti, man. Free Bugatti Casino, free my twin. But Boo gave me a lane. So now I'm sharing the lane with the people I love and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, which you hardly ever see, man, let alone witness, and we kind of hinted towards it out there, is you actually coming home and somebody actually putting you on, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
but not only, giving you, because I've done, people wads of cash and clothes and like get them on their feet, but he actually, created something before, which it almost feels like we got to talk about Bugatti's story to get up to your story because it's,
Right. For
kind of
sure.
intermingled.
That's they definitely intertwine. Like people might think it happened overnight, but I did years in the pen with Boo. Like we talked about this. Whoever made it home first, and just whoever got popping first. Like we're gonna open the door. That's my brother. Like it's deeper than music. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Even if we wasn't rapping, like me and Boo will still be doing the shit we doing right now.
yeah,
For
doing
shit
stuff
show.
like that.
Yeah.
Hey, and y'all fucking did it.
Yeah. Nah,
Like,
he
did it.
he
You know what I'm
he he,
saying?
he did it. It helped me do it type
Shit,
shit.
man.
Nah, for
Um,
real though.
Cause I mean, even just in context, man, even like being able to be in the space is probably a blessing in itself. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm sure it's rewarded you probably more than you imagined.
yeah,
Because I seen that I did Snoop a little bit, but because I don't like a lot of blogs, they follow people like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I just kind of every now and then check up on some, hey, what you up to type stuff. So I went back on one of your posts and I did see um, you posting your bank statements last year and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That shit
we
was
had
funny,
some
man.
we
But
we had a little situation where like I guess people were thinking that because we don't flash money so much on the net that we was broke and we weren't making music from our money from music.
yeah,
So one of these people that want to be quote unquote my op just because it's popular, you know what I'm saying, used to be a partner of mine, but they got on the internet calling me, "Oh, you a broke ass rapper." So I was like, "Well, let's go statement for
oh yeah,
statement
yeah,
and let's see who gonna come out on top." Because just because I ain't showing you the money don't mean it ain't put up somewhere.
yeah, definitely not, definitely not.
Mhm.
What I liked about it and why I wanted to bring it up was because again, in the 432, you are what, in a sense, what most artists are striving to be, meaning signed to a label, a paid artist. This is your actual, this is what you do, and it's more than providing a living. It's
For
providing a
sure.
lifestyle. And not a lot of people are willing to share. Of course, it's nobody's fucking business, but just the fact that you kind of let that out there a little bit. I'm like, all right, thank God, at least we have a reference because I have a
Yeah.
lot of conversation where we don't have a reference point because it's like, do you do we have an idea of the end goal of how much, or are we
Yeah.
just chasing quote unquote a dream? Like,
Man, get registered, man. Register yourself as an artist, ASCAP, BMI. Make sure you do that. So when you're doing features or anything, man, there's just a way for the net, like to chase your money down. You ain't got to chase it down. It's gonna chase it down for you. And it's just, man, just one thing that I will tell everybody, man. I heard Jen Lee from Dallas, man, speak on it in the interview too. Bro, you got to invest in yourself a lot, man. You got to, man. Sometimes you got to pay these bloggers. I know you don't want to, but man, this a pay to play game, man. Without that bag behind you, you just gonna be like it's 1,000 people trying to rap it and make it out, bro. You got to be the one. You got to stay in their face. So do what you got to do to stay in their face. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling people to go pay for no views or no bots or no dumbass shit like that, but Key Talk, Dallas Global, Real Tune TV. These are some good blogs and reputable bloggers that I know that if you contact them, they're going to give you a price. And if you pay that price, they're going to give you what you paid for sure.
and it's obviously worth it.
Man, for sure. Because, I
Yeah,
mean, it's just keeping you in the limelight, man. You got to stay in people's face.
yeah. What
You know what I'm saying?
what one of the conversations I had here early on was and how old are you?
Oh, man, I'm 33.
Okay, so you maybe were at the intel of this, but when radios had control, do you know how much it was to get on the radio? But that was the only way, or you had to go out, and that's why people were pushing CDs, right? If you wanted to
Right.
get in front of people. Today, with the blogs that you mentioned and several others, they're not syndicated, so there's not a corporation behind them filtering out who to push. So if you
Mm-hmm.
got the money, guess what? They're gonna push you,
They
and the
going to push
prices
you.
are reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, they're not charging 2 grand. Some of them could, maybe they have the package,
Everybody's
but
thinking they need a label. You yourself can do the things that the label's doing if you invest in yourself the correct way. You just got to know what you're doing. I'm not telling everybody you don't need a manager because obviously I got one. A manager's good for an artist because the artist already does so much. We got to go to the studio, get beats, track down the beats. So as far as like putting your music online and getting you registered, a manager good for that. Great for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thank God for my manager, man. I got a great management team.
What was it like? What was it like before that, or was he off the rip with your manager?
Nah, like it wasn't off the rip because I mean, back in 2009, before I got locked up, I was trying to run a label called Flyway Entertainment,
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about
and
that.
then didn't even know really what I was doing. Like I didn't have no LLC, nothing. I was just like, we Flyway Entertainment. I got these artists, we doing shows, we pushing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like
The
now,
structure side of it.
yeah, the structure side of it, like, hey, you got to be at this event. I booked you for this event. I need you doing this on the internet. I need you to post this many times a week. Like it's structured to it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might see me not on the internet. It's because I don't need to be. And then I get a call from my team. They're like, hey, I need you to post this many times this week and post about this and do this and that and the third. So it's very structured, but you need that structure, bro. Like you need it.
As soon as you implemented or put him on the team, were the results instant? Like you're like, oh shit, I should have been doing this.
Oh, for sure. Like, first of all, I went to Florida. I recorded my first tape, Music and Vibe 2, in 2 days.
Damn.
2 days. It was just the vibe of reconnecting with David, being in the state I ain't never been to. And we were just vibing, man. You know how it go. So, man, shit, like 42 backwoods later, I had a tape. Shit.
Which tracks were those?
That was the tracks I dropped in the beginning, like Street Coupa, the first
Okay.
one. What else did I drop off that tape, man? Jupiter was supposed to make that tape, but it never did.
Wow.
Actually, Jupiter just made Pulse of the Trenches
Okay.
as a bonus track because it never made it.
That's like my favorite. Even I said it on the first one, man. Now, even now that you've come out with more, it's still one of my favorites, man. That's why I like the tag I was gonna ask you about, where it says "Take me to Jupiter, Ferrari." That shit's fire, bro.
The whole the tag, the whole concept is just being like out of this world, like not being weird, but don't be afraid to be yourself. Be different. You know what I'm saying? I got all these tattoos on my face. People look at me weird everywhere I go. Some people admire it, but it's just like don't if that will make you, you be you. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole big concept behind it. Like finna do some animated series.
Let's
and
go, man.
like
Holy
people will
shit.
understand. People will see what's up. Like I'm actually finna go to Jupiter and do some shit. This pink shit going crazy. So
I can definitely see that taking
we got
off.
something in the works though for sure. So I'm
It's
dealing with some people.
hell yeah, man. Because the tag feels like an invitation. It
Yeah.
feels like an invitation to put everything else, and you're about to take me on a ride. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
yeah,
By
just
listening to the
come
music.
like let's come. You know what I'm saying? I try to make music you can vibe to, like however you feeling. That's why I ain't got no lane, man. I
You
like
don't, man.
versatility.
Yeah.
I like being real versatile. So whatever mood you in, you might not be in the mood to be rambunctious today, and you want to just chill out today. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
So I try to have something for everybody for sure.
I think you do, man. So I'm gonna go over all the visuals first, man, and then we'll go over the tracks. But so you, of course, got home. When did you get home?
February the 6th,
Damn. So like 2 weeks
2019.
later, you posted that video.
Man,
You was ready to go. Holy shit. Okay. And I think I may have missed one or two, but so then it was 2 months later you dropped your first video. It was
Amen.
on Casino World TV. Oh, the Amen one.
Amen was my first video.
Oh wait, yeah, that's this one over here. My fault, man. My fault.
Amen was my very, very first video.
Are you sure? Oh, I mean, I'm asking you, like, you sure, like, you know, because on Casino. Oh no, yeah, you're right, you're right. The YouTube for
My
Casino
first,
World was created
yeah.
on February 24th, and then Amen was May 5th. Okay.
For sure, for sure.
So yeah, the visual that I had, and that was on. Oh, the reason is because it's on somebody else's channel, not Casino World TV.
Yeah, it wasn't on Casino
Okay.
World TV.
And then what's on? So I'm gonna go over what's on Casino World TV, and then we'll go over the other
For
channels.
sure.
Because you did have like tag visuals, or who was it? One of those, and then another one that was on somebody else.
I was yeah. I done dropped on tags. I done dropped on Junior Swain's channel.
And
I
then-
done dropped on Half Pint. I done
What's the
dropped.
White Light Music or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
WY.
That's Half Pint.
Okay.
That's
Which has like
would you
1 million
look at this?
subscribers?
Yeah,
Okay.
would you look at this? That's Half Pint.
Okay, so the first one I have is this is a feature Flamingo, September 16th, 2019,
Yeah.
just over 46,000 views. I'll ask a question. I want to come back to this. Seeing Dirty Water Production.
Yeah, that
You
was
know who
the
they were?
label that my twin was signed to at the
Okay,
time. And it was like they was pushing him and he was pushing me and he was just like getting away with me. So as they're pushing me, they ain't got no choice but to push you.
got it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was no, man. I
We
think
like
you
nigga
did
alley hoop me a play type
exactly,
shit.
baby. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's fire, man. And then Jupiter was a month after that, so October 19th, 2019. I want to highlight these because again, you came home and just hit the fucking ground running, man. And I think you deserve your flowers, man. So I want to go over
Appreciate
every
that.
fucking thing every visual you have, and I like to highlight visuals because we live in 2023, and video consumption is the most consumed piece of content on the planet right now
Right.
over audio. So visuals is really big. Jupiter, October
I'm gonna
19th.
press X on that. Nah, you
Um,
good.
just over 27,000 views. Warriors, which is another favorite of mine. That shit is clean, bro.
Man, Warriors. Funny story about Warriors. I was in jail again when Warriors dropped because I had got out with a little bit of you probably gotta start it over the live fool. But excuse me, live. But I was in jail and Boo was like, I don't want nobody knowing you in jail. So Boo wouldn't let nobody drop no free me posts because I only had to do 90 days.
Okay.
So during those 90 days, Boo dropped Warriors, and Warriors still today is like the biggest song of my career. Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. And then of course you had everybody in there, Brick Wolfpack, and
Yeah,
the whole
that's still the
fucking.
guy. Shout out Brick, man, and PRE and everything Brick got going on, man.
He was just down here filming with Cap G and Javi the Prophet in there.
Yeah, I seen Javi tapped in with bro. That's a
That's,
good look for sure.
yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, Wolfpack good people, the whole brand, man, from top to bottom. They good people, man.
Yeah, kind of like that. Well, I see it again.
AD and everybody,
Operation.
like I'm talking about everybody. The whole brand. They just good people. Little Mexico, everybody.
Damn, you're all the way tapped in,
Yeah,
man.
you yeah,
You're everywhere.
Wolfpack for shit show.
Nah,
Like,
for sure, man.
no, for
Uh,
sure.
and let's see. And then Flamingo Demons. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Warriors. So Warriors was November 28th. Like you said, it was your biggest one. It's got just over 900,000 views on it.
Yeah.
Flamingo Demons, December 26th, 2019, just over 88,000 views.
Free the guys, man. Free Nutty, free Nitty.
I think this one's right. Destiny?
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah.
March 15th, 2020, just over 90,000 views. And then Street Koopa, April 2nd, 2020, 20,000 views. Again, this is just Kasino World TV. Funeral, July 25th, 2020, just over 11,000 views. Real as It Gets. Oh, wait, I was going to ask you, was that Baby Youngin in that video?
And which one? Real as it
Real
gets?
as It Gets?
Nah.
Oh, okay. It looked like that Mexican Baby Youngin in his early days.
Nah, it wasn't them.
Okay. August 16th, 2020, just over 126,000 views. All the Smoke 2, September 4th, 2020. I think it's just over 20,000 views. 10 Winners is another one that I like by yours, man.
Man, that's
shit.
one of my favorite songs in the world, man.
Dropped September 21st, 2020, just over 11,000 views. No Pity, which is a really hard one if you want to shit on him. You know what I'm saying? October 12th, 2020, 17,000 plus views. Keep Texting Me, it was a feature. October 28th, 2020, just over 6,000 views.
Needed, man.
Out the Way, November 1st, 2020, just over 14,000 views. What is WWYD?
What would you do?
What would you do? Just
What would
okay.
you do for the ice? What would you do for the turn?
Said December 6th, 2020, just over 21,000 views. And there's a couple of videos that I want to play by you, man. Now I Know is a real favorite of mine.
Now I Know go crazy.
Yeah, man. January 21st, 2021, just over 45,000 views. Go, how do you say his name? With
Rock Out Rock.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I went to go look up some of his stuff. I wish he would do more.
Man, I've been trying to tell him, nigga, got to see what I be telling you.
You go hard, bro. I was like, I went to try to go find more, and I was like, oh man, I figured, Anyway, he was riding this beat, man.
Yeah,
February 25th, 2021, just over 100,000 views. That alone showed me. I was like, bro, that bro need to do more.
Yeah, Go is one of like
No False Moves.
Solo.
Yeah. No False Moves, April 3rd, 2021, just over 38,000 views. Um,
I'm about to drop part 2 to that.
yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a part 2 to No False Moves coming.
Mr. Rage.
Mm-hmm.
May 15th, 2021, just over 13,000 views. Man, you got hella work, man.
That's a Trippie Redd cover song.
Oh shit.
That's actually Trippie Redd's song. I redid that.
Okay.
Mr. Rage. Yeah.
Beat It, August 13th, 2021, just over 10,000 views. Oh, right before that was Off the Block.
Yeah.
July 17th, 21.
I'm trying to get that shit took down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That nigga rap, fool.
Oh,
the nigga I
shit.
did that song with, he a rap, man. Free the guys, man. Free Mud Gang. Free Muddy. Free Nitty, man. Free Mud Gang for sure. But I fuck that nigga's on for sure. That nigga rap.
Need Me. It was a feature August 14th, 2021, just over 61,000 views. Street Koopa, February 10th, 2022, just over 11,000 views. And then you had another one. This is probably another page. Curb Serving, which was on
Junior Swain.
Yeah.
John Waves.
April 21st, 2022, just over 7,000 views. And Mental, June 28th, 2022, just over 25,000 views. 3040, which is, I put an asterisk by it because I was like, damn, that shit's hard too. Who made that beat?
Who made that beat? Clue.
Okay.
That's my partner from Atlanta. Shout out Clue, man.
That's a good one.
Clue hard on the 1s and 2s for sure.
September 8th, 2022, just over 11,000 views. Okay, and then on your solo channel, which you just started, right?
I just started my own channel. So y'all please, man, go follow, man. Y'all go to my channel and subscribe, man. Ferrari Cox Kasino is the channel. I got my own platform. I'm just trying to, I'm not getting away from casino because it's still casino. I'm just trying to build my own platform.
Was that a strategic move?
Yeah, it was a move me and Bugatti been talking about. But I just felt like I wasn't ready at the time. And Boo he prepped me through the Kasino World channel, which is, that's still home base.
Yeah.
But he was just like, I think it's time for you to, you know what I'm saying, stand on your own. So let's just build you up.
Even the Kasino World TV channel was just started in 2019.
Yeah.
And again, like you say, Alley-oop, it was like the 5th video he put you on. After that, it was like
we was going fucking crazy, man.
I was like, holy shit.
I went from dropping videos to maybe like 900 people watching them to 20,000 here, 100,000 here, 900,000 there.
It's definitely a vibe, man. And then I did want to ask, I'll get to that, is just the whole casino, like Muddy Casino. I'm a fan of, man. I think his shit's hard.
Free the guys.
I can't remember. I gotta feel bad though. Now I'm gonna say it, but he's from Corpus too.
Drink Nitty.
Yeah.
Free Muddy and Nitty. That's what I've been talking about, man.
Okay, man.
Yeah, you know
they're locked up.
Yeah, the feds got my guys, man.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of us in the clink, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
We still pushing though for shit show.
You definitely are, man. Stretch Them Out, which you just dropped. Which, man, let's play that shit right
here. Yeah, Stretch Them Out. Stretch Them Out, one of them ones, you know. You can grab that olive.
Bitch ass nigga doing all the talking.
This is your first video, right, on your channel?
Yeah, this is the first video on my channel for sure.
I'm gonna find. Got smoke, where they at? Let's catch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. What they talking about? Let's scratch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. Let's scratch them out. Let's scratch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. Scratch them out. Here up, let's scratch them out. Rory put the bag on his top. Time to scratch them out. Two things, bitch, don't play with me or my money. I'm from Texas, put your ass on ice like I'm Johnny. I scar my face, don't need Montana. I don't like you monkeys. I'm born in the jungle, yeah, my life look like Jumanji. Feds still sweet, got my partners in them cans. This shit like deja vu, this shit like here we go again. I'm fighting pistol cases, still got pistols in my hand. Cause this crazy life we living, take a guard to understand. Got smoke, where they at? Let's catch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. What they talking about? Let's scratch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. Let's scratch them out. Let's scratch them out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch them out. Scratch them out. Here up, let's scratch them out. Rory put the bag on his top. Time to scratch them out. Stepping 365, trapping through it's like a sin. Cause I was born to lose or celebrate, we get the win. Town sitting in the cell, they gave Brody 5 to 10. So it's gon' be a minute for my niggas spin again. They gave my partner life and he won't never spin again. We go crazy when we see him. Load it up, let's spin for them. When it's time to step, I lace up my cleats, get in the field. Call me Roy Steven Seagal, bitch, cause I'm hard to kill. One got smoke, where they at? Let's catch 'em out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch 'em out. What they talking about? Let's scratch 'em out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch 'em out. Let's scratch 'em out. Let's scratch 'em out. Load up the sticks, I got the drop. Let's scratch 'em out. Scratch 'em out. Here up. Let's scratch 'em out. Rory put the bag on his top. Time to scratch 'em out.
This, like, this my home for sure. Like, this where I'm
And then you had to go sit down, man.
hmm
Was it real quick? Was it as welcoming as you thought coming home?
Hell no. It was at first, I'm gonna keep it 100. Before people actually knew I was Kasino for real, it seemed like it was more people like really fucking with me. And then it's like
Okay.
once I started like taking off, it was like everybody was trying to act like I was obligated to bring everybody. But keep in mind, man, I was gone 10 years, bro. Half of these people I don't know. And then half of y'all that think y'all know me, y'all don't know me no more, man. I done grew up and matured. I'm not the same guy that I was. So it was a lot of love at first, and then it just turned into hate out of nowhere, you know. Niggas want to beef over like females. Like it's just people finding any reason to have an excuse to beef with me. Oh, he got into it with my cousin 10 years ago. So I don't
back
like
in junior
him.
high, goddamn
Yeah, type shit. So
You
I but it's like, who gives a fuck? This where I'm from. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna just put on for this motherfucker.
which I was gonna bring up again, highlighting you, man, is you go back to well, even a lot of your tracks, but every one of your interviews, and I'll go over who you had interviews with in a second, is you've always mentioned Odessa.
Yeah.
You always said it, so it don't matter. You know, you come back and forth from Dallas or whatever people are thinking. It's like you're still, because some people don't do that and they stay here.
Right. It's just it's just like, bro, I love Dallas, Texas for what Dallas, Texas may help me become. It was like Goku going in the hyperbolic time chamber type shit. That's what Dallas was for me. But I wouldn't be able to rap about the shit that I rap about without having to go through that shit in Odessa, Texas. That's where I was born, bro. I wasn't born in Dallas. So I don't rap like a Dallas nigga. Like I don't rap like nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I rock the Dallas haircut. I like the shag. So shit, I rock that. But for sure, I just love Dallas, man. Everything about the city, the opportunities that the city offer. You know what I'm saying?
But the energy's different too.
Yeah, but all in all, man, I'm from Odessa. I'm from West Texas. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
The world got to know what's going on where I'm from.
I dig it, man. And people here got to know about you too.
Nah, for sure.
Again, man, I do feel you should be brought up more often, just in general conversations, man. And even we need. I don't know if anybody in Odessa, but we need somebody from Odessa to start a media page, man, that highlights, artists and things like that. But how did because we talked about it out there? You said you wanted to address because I wanted to ask the transition of the NBR to being signed, or what was that transition?
It really like there was never a transition.
Okay.
There was always like when people tell you it's chess not checkers, there's always an end game.
Okay.
Like I'm very much still NBR. Me and NBR Ty got the tape coming. It's called Squid Games. We've been in the studio. We've been working. That shit goes crazy. So it ain't like I moved away from it. It was just like, what steps can I take on the chessboard to make myself but grow up from a pawn to being a more powerful piece on the chessboard to where I can open the doors up for my people.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I got to take a sacrifice and do this, then y'all gotta allow me to do that. But in the long run, it's gonna benefit us all once I get in the dough.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's like I'm still fucking with my roots because my roots is what made me. So I'm always be NBR. I mean, my niggas still right here. We still pushing.
Yeah,
For
I'm
shit
ready for
show.
it. I mean, I seen you're previewing some stuff, recently, so I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah, we finna drop for shit show.
because y'all did that even in 2020. I think y'all had just dropped, or right after that, y'all did with Gliss in it too. That one visual.
Yeah, well, I think we did like, yeah, we did one video on. Yeah, here at the top.
Yeah, yeah. On that note, then, making that move. Let me ask this question: how do you approach the business side of being an artist, such as managing your brand, marketing your music, and navigating the industry? Because again, you came out, and some people who've been out
Hmm.
probably aren't navigating the industry. I feel, and maybe I'm assuming, of course, but as smooth as it seems you have.
Right.
But so the question is, how do you approach the business side of being an artist, man?
Um, as far as like the business side, that once again, that's where it's good to have a manager.
Okay.
Me and my manager discuss things. I'm like, I got this idea. How do you feel about it? He's like, okay, if we go this way, this might be the consequence of that action, because every action got a reaction.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got to be prepared for that. So we actually sit down at the round table and like discuss what's the proper move before going forward. And once we come to that agreement, it's like we stick to that plan. There's nothing that's going to deter us from that plan. We don't care how hard it gets. Sometimes, hey man, we might not got the bread to do this or that, but we're gonna find a way to make it happen. And in the long run, you know what I'm saying? We just been thankful enough to have the bread in the right places to do that, man. Cause I just signed another joint venture deal with Nine Tone. Shout out Nine
Oh shit.
Tone. And that's what's been going on with Stretch Them Out. And we're just trying to see. They're taking over a bunch of things, marketing and promotion. 50. It's a JV deal. If y'all don't know what the JV deal is, just look it up. It's a good deal to have. You know what I'm saying? Not in no slave deal. Still owning my masters and everything. So
It's basically
like
leveraging the platform that they have, type shit. Like,
yeah, you know
and
what I'm
they
saying?
understand the value that you have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Th-
but man, like just it's gonna get stressful, bro. It's gonna be times this shit is stressful. It ain't easy. That's because everything look peachy on the internet. You know what I'm saying? The internet don't show the ugly shit.
Definitely, man.
You know what I'm saying? So keep in mind, bro, it ain't no walk in the park. I had to grind to get here. Like if they did their research like you did, you'll see. Just look at the videos in order and you'll see from everything. I had to work to get here.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But I've been
Yeah.
working though. I ain't stopped.
No, hell no, man.
Nah, for shit show.
So on that, no, there's no. Can you? Are there any specific experiences or lessons you learned from interactions with fans or your community, and how they've influenced your music?
Um, I tell people all the time, even though I ain't had a chance to really just lock in the studio with him yet, every time I get around Sauce Walker food, it's like I learn something. It's like I take something valuable from every conversation that I done ever had with Sauce Walker. Shout out Sauce Walker
Shit, man.
and the whole TSF. But every time me and him talk, like I was at his Miami mansion prior to me making Mental, and Mental led to me getting a deal. Just watching him move and just watching how
Yeah,
he
yeah. Oh
strategizes and the
shit.
way that he talks. And so I really take pride in the conversations that I had with Sauce Walker for real.
He's like
Like for
a
real, for real.
walking brand, man.
Man,
I
that
feel
man,
like
hey,
TSF is a
I feel like Sauce don't get enough credit. Like he do get credit, but Sauce don't get enough credit for real, for real. Like bro is an intelligent motherfucker for real.
yeah, man.
On my mama,
Just
nigga.
just watching. I like to pay attention to what's happening around him versus just him, because that's how I not that judge, but that's how I measure a man's leadership and influence. Is like how
Yeah,
are the people
definitely.
around him and what are they doing,
Hmm.
and how are they eating or how do they look and things like that. Man, you can't even tell, who's who type shit. Like,
Man, they winning, man.
yeah,
Casino winning
yeah,
for shit show. They winning for sure, for sure. Casino
again,
the mafia though, man.
y'all are still only, I would say, 5 years old. Like
I
Casino World,
mean,
I mean,
it's a little bit further than 5 years because I've been out for 4 and Boo was like doing it. This shit's like going on almost a decade for real.
yeah, no,
Like
that for sure.
you gotta go back to like see little CJ really kicking the door open with a tag and then him and Boo dropping dope and just everything that they did so on and so forth with Johnny D and Tomino. Like this shit was already like built when I came. You know what I'm saying? I didn't help put no more. It's like if we was building a house, I didn't help. Like I came to that bitch fully furnished type shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just being for real.
Sure, dog.
Like my niggas was already popping when I came home,
Came to eat.
and I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
thankful for that. That shit I got to play out that situation. So I ain't gonna just act like, oh, I was out here putting in the work. Nah, nigga, them names that I named, the Tominos, the Johnnies, the CJs, the Boos, the Uwa Scooties, them the niggas that put that work in. I just, you know what I'm saying? They put me in the way.
Man, on that note, being locked up for 10 years. First off, I couldn't imagine, man. That takes that takes a certain mindset. Like
Yeah.
shit. Um, how did you keep focused, man? Because what I feel has happened is because you prepared like it was going to happen, and I can probably only assume that in a situation like that or an environment like that, it could be very easy to not have hope and just be
Yeah.
like, "What the? Why am I gonna?" But it seems like
Mhm.
you prepared pretty well, man.
Yeah, I just felt like that wasn't the end.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a means, like either you grow up, you know what I'm saying, or this what you're gonna have to do for the rest of your life, or something worse, be in a casket somewhere. Like it's either wisen up and use your talents for what God gave them hoes to you for, or like this just the reality of what's going on. That's why it's like I don't glorify street shit in my music. That's what I come from. That's what I've been through. I'm just giving y'all the stories that I've been through. But the darker side of all that is having somebody say R.I.P. or free you.
yeah, definitely,
So I'm just grateful to be on this side of the soil and just free, man. We still pushing. So long as I got air in my lungs, I'm going hard. Like
definitely.
for shit show.
Um, what's the biggest lesson you learned from Bugatti, man?
Man, the biggest lesson I learned from Boo is really like block out the shit that the media got to say, and they gonna paint you in a negative light. They like the negativity shit. So Boo would just be like, you gotta have tough skin for this type of shit, and sacrifices gotta be made, bro. That was like I watched Twin make a lot of sacrifices, and I admire him for some of the sacrifices that he made. But this game come with a lot of sacrifices, bro. You're gonna lose a lot of people you thought was friends. Like everybody ain't gonna be able to go. And when you get to the finish line, everybody ain't gonna be with you, and you got to be comfortable knowing that for shit show.
Is that something that came easy to you, like knowing who to
Nah,
walk away from and who to separate from?
nah, cause I mean, it's some niggas right now that I really can't stand. That I had a lot of love for at one point in time in my career and then just in life in general. Like that's deeper than music, but this shit ain't for everybody, man. Some niggas is with you for the wrong reasons, and you need to figure out everybody's intentions before you just let everybody go with you. You got to learn from the mistakes of the people before you, the doubts and RP doubts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's RP all the people that we done lost in hip hop, period. But it's just you got to learn from them mistakes so you won't make the same ones type shit.
Um, you got it? You ever have somebody just call you and try to call in a favor from back in
Man,
the day?
what
I
man,
see you,
man,
baby.
you want to know one of the funniest shits in the world? Like a motherfucker texted my girl fool and was like, "Oh, I'm his friend from childhood, some chick in Alabama that I went to school with that I ain't even see when I went to Alabama." Like she's like, "Oh, I just got so much love for him. If y'all need anything, just let us know." And then next thing you know, they asking us for a favor. "Oh, can you help us pay a bill?"
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm like, "Damn, man, like,
yeah.
bro, I went to school with you. Like, I don't know
At least
you
put
for
some
real.
Vaseline on
Like,
that
I
bitch.
don't even know you. Like, I ain't seen you since I was like 13.
That's wild, man.
Like, what the fuck is going on?" Like, it be some shit that is just crazy
What's
shit,
the
man.
of course you've done some performances and been on
Lots of
some
them.
shows, man. So what's the one of the craziest things that you experienced as a performer on stage
Man, I ain't really seen nothing just too
or
crazy.
witnessed?
But
Anything ever
one
pop
one
off?
one thing that really shocked me as a performer was being at Corpus Christi and like having 500 people in the venue come to see me. I'm headlining this shit. and it's like they singing that shit back to us,
Damn, man.
like actually singing my songs back to me type shit. Like that's the first time that ever happened to me, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like they actually they shout out to Corpus, man. I got a lot of love for Corpus Christi, man. I fuck with Corpus a lot, man. Corpus is live than a motherfucker. That's where they painted my face on that mural and
Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah, I had my face painted out there and shit on the walls. And
How often are you in Corpus?
like I'm in Corpus a lot. That was in the valley though. That was actually in
Okay.
McAllen and shit.
Oh hell
But I
yeah.
be in
Oh, you was
Corpus a
deep,
lot.
buddy.
Yeah, I be everywhere, man. I don't. That's one thing I try to tell people, like, bro, sitting on your couch in Odessa making videos, it ain't gonna come to you.
Yeah.
I be chasing that shit. I see what the event said,
Looking
I'm
for
popping
somebody
out.
else's.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop out.
If you ain't gonna do nothing with it, I'm gonna do something with
Like, well, like, Sauce Walker them got a tour. They're gonna be in Dallas, such and such and such and such. Well, I need to make sure I'm in Dallas that day, type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
strategically placing
I
yourself.
mean, everything on the internet for you, bro. You want to pop out and be in a situation, put yourself in the mix.
Um, what has anything changed because of Bugatti getting locked up, like management wise or strategy wise or anything like that for the label, for the brand?
Nah, just make sure, nigga, we going 10 times harder. We ain't letting.
Because how long is he? How long is it? If you don't mind me asking, I don't want
They
to put
gave,
your
I
head up.
think they gave Boo 5, but man, with God's grace, you know, Boo will be home in a minute, quick. That's what we hoping for. You know what I'm saying? But if anything, we just done turned up the work ethic. We gotta go harder. We gotta make sure this shit don't die. Like this shit we going crazy. We ain't letting no niggas doing no dissing this or no dissing, none of that, none of that. You can't talk no shit about Boo in the can, cause I'm twin and Boo still out this motherfucker type shit. So
Is there anybody on the label that we haven't heard about or hasn't really, been on the scene yet? But
as on Kasino World,
yeah, Casino World, yeah.
we're actually looking for new artists, but nah, you should have heard of all of us already by now. Like if you ain't heard of all of us by now, you sleep on the rock. I mean, of course, people gonna hear about Boo, CJ, me, Johnny. You know, it's Uwa. Then you got the We With It branch with KG and Lil Daddy and them. And then you got Mud Gang Casino with Muddy and Drink Nitty and Lil E. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really going on.
When you say looking for artists, man, what does that look like? What does that entail?
I mean, really that situation really tends to like final say is like Boo and CJ for real, for
Okay,
real.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I mean, they tell you on the time, Boo on CJ. If you follow Boo, you follow CJ, you follow me. We always doing the deal is real. They're always doing lives where you can play your music, everything
Oh hell
going
yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying? So you can't act like it ain't no opportunities
No,
to
for
be in
sure, man.
casino. Like we giving you every opportunity in the world.
Or even anybody else. I think few people are doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's hip to that. So
What do you
that's just what
record
we
now,
on.
man?
I record with Thuggy T.
Okay, is that in Odessa or
Mhm.
where? Or in Odessa, where you?
Yeah, it's in Odessa.
Because I had was Reese was looking at this artist Reese out there or
It's
something.
his name is Ed Thuggy T underscore Texas on Instagram, but that's who I record with. That's who recorded 3040, Stretch 'em Out, FN. Like all the next songs you're gonna hear me dropping, that's who recorded for sure.
Do you have an engineer that you stick with, or
I try to I had this Kvation in Dallas. When I'm in Dallas, that's who I'm really with. Um and then out here it's really Thuggy T for the most part. I've been dealing with Chris Martin for a while. Shout out Chris and shout out my boy Lombardi. But for the most part, bro, I'm locked in with Thuggy T. He got my sound down pat. You know what I'm saying? He got all my plugins, like whatever. That's who I refer everybody to.
at your level, are you buying original beats?
I am.
Okay.
I am. And it's not like I'm not all the time. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna take that back. And this is the reason why. I'm actually buying beats from producers I know. I'm gonna just say that. Like
Okay.
if I see a beat on YouTube and it's made by Clue, it's made by Loco, it's made by Swerve, then I'm grabbing those beats. Sometimes they email me beats. 33 Booming or send me some beats I done rapped onto some of 33 Booming's tracks. That's a dude that did the Baby Mama track for Fujiano.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna know that one.
you know what I'm saying? So I done it's a few people I done tapped in with. OG Lincoln, That's another guy, man. Y'all need some beats. Y'all tap in with OG Lincoln, man. Y'all tap in with Clue. Y'all tap in with Swerve. Or just hit my DM. I'll point you in all direction of all these guys,
Oh
man.
yeah.
So
Real quick, because I was looking at your followers on Instagram. What do you think about that blue check, man? You gonna buy
man, no such thing.
it?
Listen, man, that's the first sign that you clout chasing for me. If I catch you buying the blue check and I know you don't, you ain't got nothing going on, that is the first time you are looking for clout, man. You are looking for people to recognize you for something that you are not.
He said,
And
I
once
knew
I
it.
see that, I got to get away
Yeah,
from it because
exactly.
I knew it was something.
I knew it.
I knew it was something I ain't like about you in the beginning, man. We don't do no clout chasing, man. The clout chases us,
What do you see at your level, man, with up and coming artists? That's like the number one thing they're missing that they don't implement or take advantage of.
getting out of your comfort zone. It's so comfortable for you to go to the studio and make a song, go shoot a video, and get on your distro kid and upload that shit. Fuck that shit. Get registered through TuneCore. Get off of distro kid, man. Get you some TuneCore going so you can get you some revenue and get you some real streams. Get you some real like marketing, man. Get you a manager, man. You cannot do this shit by yourself. You need a team.
Let's go, man.
Man, you understand what I'm saying? It's like the Lakers, man. You know, Kobe could only do so much or without a team, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers wouldn't be shit without a team. You need a team to make this shit go.
It is a hard concept, man, because even in other spaces, so like in business, it's hard for a business owner to hire a quote unquote a manager or in a sense scale himself. So that's basically what you're doing is you're duplicating yourself in
Right.
a sense to the manager. The scalability of who you are and what you are is what I feel is going to determine how fast and how smooth you go. Like you can definitely do it all by yourself, but there's just something about having a team, especially a team of people who really believe in you, not faking the funk, you know. So I think it's like you just become a well-oiled machine, man. And I think we see it. Like I can kind of see what obviously what you're talking about and why it's valuable because we can see the results, you
Right.
know. And then is there anything else that it basically?
Man,
Well, let me ask this on that note: how would somebody up and coming implement or get a manager if they have no money? Are you able to talk about how much this manager makes?
I mean, I'm not disclosed to really like put you in nobody else's pockets. But I mean,
What can somebody expect? Let's just
like do what works for you.
okay.
Like if you invest in a manager, get what you expect the manager to do. Like a manager can't book you for shows if you don't got an audience. You know what I'm saying? Like why would I book myself in Denver, Colorado, when there ain't one person that know who I am in Denver? Like what are you expecting?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get with your manager so you can get with the analytics. But as far as like not having no money and getting a manager, man, like with shit like that, bro, you got to get somebody that just believes in you wholeheartedly, man. Like I'ma just keep it 100. Like it can be done, but eventually y'all are gonna have to spread that money somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On Google ads to promote your shit so you won't get botted out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's certain aspects that you gotta do. Because bro, there's a bunch of fake shit going on. You can pay for all these Saudi Arabian people to, you know what I'm saying, that you don't know to be on your shit, but that's just fake views, bro. Like if you want that shit to be organic, it's ways, bro. But I just feel like, bro, you gotta have some bread.
Yeah, I feel like that could probably fuck up your fans. Like, so you're paying for views, and they are live people, but they're not going to show up to a show.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might just say, for instance, say you're doing it by yourself for real, and then you might invest so much into yourself to where the next month come around and life goes up knocking you upside the head, rent, bill after bill after bill, where you can't do as much for your career as you did last month. And as to say that you bring so much to the table, your management team brings so much to the table. You might got some angel investors, a couple of your partners or something that believe in you. They bring some money to the table. Like I really believe in, bro. Like it gotta be a team, bro. Like all your partners that just dry hanging around trying to ride your way, they better put some money in that motherfucking pot behind you, nigga. They better help you pay that videographer, pay that beat maker, pay for some studio time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Nah, for shit show, bro. Like everybody got to contribute. Hard work pay off though. Hard work and dedication, man, and stay prayed up.
Do you think a lot of artists hesitate to have that conversation with the people around them?
Nobody wants to feel like they're broke asking somebody for money. But okay, it's like you got, just say for instance, man, you got 7 partners sitting around you every time you go to the studio. Say you get on for a single one location video, just one location, one scene, 6K Hefe charging 750. If all 7 of y'all can in the next, let's say, give yourself a 2-week span, come up with $100 and $120 a piece, y'all got a Hefe video for your partner. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that simple as that. But it's like, I'm not telling you to go commit crimes or nothing, bro. It's like you can get a job. Somebody might need to get a job. Somebody got to have some type of revenue to do what you need to be done, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit to be done with this music shit.
Do you think those people may hesitate because there's no way to like quantify what the return is going to be on that? Like at your level, can you put a number on, okay, I'm going to spend this much for this visual because it's going to feed me this much? Or is it just,
man, you waiting on everything pays out quarterly. So
Okay,
just
okay.
think about it, every 4 months type shit. Or 3 months, every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So in 90 days, I'm gonna be able to see the progress I made from total streams due to my BMI being plugged into TuneCore. TuneCore let me know where the music's been, and this is what I've made off of where the music's been.
got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, you're actually able to follow your music. Hey man, if you don't got nothing but a couple $100 in there, it's something you made off of your music. So that's why I say get on TuneCore as opposed to like DistroKid and shit.
Are you on any sync licensing where you can get on movies and commercials and things like that?
We been shopping some shit, but ain't nothing just like really solidified yet.
Yeah.
But tell you the God honest truth, man, we've been shopping some other. I'm trying to get in front of the camera too.
Hell yeah, man.
Like I'm trying to get some roles
dope,
like
man.
in front of the joint.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Do you hire another agent or is it the manager?
Man, I don't know.
handling that?
It's me and my manager just like coming together and my girl, just everybody in my circle really. We're just talking about some shit.
Okay,
It's like, what else can we do?
definitely.
Like, okay, we don't want to just leave it one area. Okay, we got the music covered. What else can we do?
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like the next 5 years for you, it's gonna. Of course, 5 years from now, it'll be 10 years, right? And it'll feel like an overnight success, and then people are gonna look back. But
Man, we grinding
like a motherfucker,
man, like the X gang.
Well, we're probably only seeing like 5%. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely.
but we can see it once you do pop out. Like, oh, okay, it's no denying it.
Yeah.
Again, there's still more on individual channels, but everything you've done, man. I mean, if you had or in the Kasino World or something, I think maybe it was that one or your own. You mentioned in an interview you had over 1 million views in 1 year,
Mhm.
which going back to what you said about the concert and 500 people knowing your shit. That's wild, man, because you just, like within a short amount of time. Some people can't do that, and they've been in the game 5-10 years. Not to take away from them, but you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, meaning they're fucking with you, man. Like, you
Yeah.
got it right there, baby. Like,
It was like, man, Warriors came out, and we was like, damn, y'all did 250,000 views in 2 months.
shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I came home, y'all at like 500,000. And then it went from just being, because like I said, I was in jail. So it went from being me, my girl, my kids, just going to the grocery store like everybody else to, hey, ain't you Ferrari Casino? And it was just weird.
Yeah, man.
It's like, yeah, because it was weird for me because I wasn't used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, can we take a picture? And it was like, privacy don't exist when you get recognized.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
I just had to start moving more cautious. You know what I'm saying?
Did it fuck with you in the beginning a little bit?
Man, what? I'll be
Shit,
in the
man.
room. I would start going to events, and I'll be telling my baby mama like, "Hey, it's crazy how we in here and like I don't know none of these people, but all these motherfuckers know me.
Shit, baby.
Like that's like I don't give a fuck. We in the room with just 10 people, and I don't know them, but all these motherfuckers know me though.
Let's go.
Like let's get it cracking type shit.
Let's go bigger, baby.
Like let's put the city on the map. Like
Nah,
what you
for
know
real,
about
man.
Odessa, Texas?
For
Nigga?
real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're doing it flawlessly, man. I just wanted to highlight it, get your, a bit of your credentials in a sense on digital record type shit. But also, since I'm doing this here, in the 432, it's only right, man, to highlight you and what you're doing. So,
man, shout out the Permian Basin, man.
I hope that you guys definitely find some artists out here. Of course, you got Ty next to you, but we need more of this influence out here because
I've been DMing Lil Sauce, XO Lil Sauce.
Oh hell yeah!
I actually posted Ben sent him a record. I do apologize for that, Lil Sauce, if you know what I'm saying, watching this shit, but I like what bro got going on. I respect his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? So I actually reached out to him
man.
And let him know, like, hey, I'm from where you from, so I got a verse for you. Let's shoot the video.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, man.
Work, you know what I'm saying,
man. Damn,
like for shit show. So I'm trying to work with him.
Yeah.
And let it be his song and shit. He can just run it how he run it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
Type shit. So
what can we expect from you, man, coming up?
Neighborhood Legend on the way, man. I got another single I'm finna drop next month called No Hook. Finna get ready to like start promoting that. No Hook is a dope track too. Like it's a bunch of punchlines and metaphors to put you in the sense of like 2009 Lil Wayne type shit, but more modern day. I'm just really like, it ain't no hook on that bitch. I'm just running that bitch over. But it's one of my favorite songs that's coming out on the Neighborhood Legend. Neighborhood Legend should be out probably around like June, July at the latest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a 5-song EP. Scratch 'Em Out's gonna be on there, of course. You know what I'm saying? A few other songs. So I got some shit in the works.
Hell yeah! Any shows coming up?
I will be here.
Besides the Big X
on
Plug.
the Big X Plug show.
Friday, right?
Yeah, I'll be at that show. You know what I'm saying? After that, we actually I think I got a show. We're trying to get booked in Houston. So after that, you can catch me in Houston. I'll be in the Houston area after that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's probably gonna be an album release party for the Neighborhood Legend. So y'all be looking out for that.
Where you gonna do that?
I think I'm gonna do it here in the 432 for real.
Man.
So, man, we're just talking about that shit.
Yeah, I seen the Freaknik deal.
Yeah, man. I did. Shout out to Mo, Madlock. That's like my sister, man. We locked in with them. Shout out Flood the West Entertainment, my nigga Branson.
That's just gonna be wild.
The Jimenez family, Teresa and Bert too. Shout out all them people. But yeah, the Freaknik shit supposed to go crazy. You know, Mo approached me about it, asked me would I pop out. So
hell yeah,
man, we're gonna be out there. We have a camera crew. We're probably gonna shoot a music video. Like me and my guys, we're gonna be in that bitch for sure. We're gonna be lit.
Hell yeah, man. Any last words, my man?
Man, y'all like, subscribe to this channel, my channel, everything we got going. Y'all follow NBR, y'all follow the Kasino movement, man. We got some big shit popping. If you in the Midland, Odessa area, man, y'all fuck with me, man. I always tend to work without budgets when I'm at home, man. So y'all get more love than anybody when I'm outside the city, man. So y'all tap in and take advantage, man. Everybody just hard work play off, man. I just want everybody to know that. And the only place that success come before work is in the dictionary. So y'all niggas better work hard in the motherfucker you trying to get to success, because that's what I'm on.
Well, you heard it right here. This was In the Loop production. If this is your first time watching us and you haven't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. If you've been supporting us, tell your family and friends. We'll be live again here in about 15 minutes with Reba Lachey, who got over 1 million followers on TikTok just over 2 years. So I had to highlight her. I've known her for 4 to 5 years. Make sure you tune in for that. We're going to end this stream. I'm going to play another video of his, and then we'll be done.
Kasino. I know what the fuck.
My other favorite. Now I know.
From where I'm at right now, you quite far from the kid. Double R's back to back like an R&R film.
Kasino!
Okay. Shit, I'm in both of them motherfuckers. I'm here just as much as I'm at Dallas.
And that little court.
What time out? All right, bet.
That little
So I know, got the recipe.
I know that. At first I didn't know that. But now I know.
that's always
Yeah. The shit I seen with with my 2 eyes to leave you mortified. Try to leave the streets alone, man, I swear I tried. It's just a drive in me, hustle bonafide. On the daily serving junkies, the way I survive. Don't trust too many guys, I done seen too many switch. You niggas tend to dig out of line to trust a bitch. When shit get real in the field, I know you a foe. You just riding with pose. Now I know, my brother smoking on parole, need some Visine. We addicted to the money and the gasoline. I swear to God, I need a double cup of lean. I swear to God, I smile and make the sun beam. This fake goes jumping like a trampoline. Real bad bitch with me, fucking up a Maybelline. The feds listening, never tell them what you seen. Gotta school the young niggas cause they pool table green. I ain't know now.
In my face.
At first I didn't know.
Oh, y'all wearing pink? Yeah.
Word to the wise, this and get you televised. Build a franchise, John Madden strategize. Pop a Adderall, nauseous, extra energized. Demons I eternalized, they were saying. Roll Patrulla and the spirits, I can hear them calling. Rawdon, Spalding, either way I'm ballin'. Had to kick the bitch out, she a cloudaholic. And we on so many strands, is that what you call it? Eyes red as the devil, just them demon eyes. Earthquakes and tsunamis when the demon cries. Real street nigga, I don't know no lullabies. Lions and gorillas, jungle leave them hypnotized. How's that your nigga, if you watch your nigga starve? You niggas make me sick, ain't fuck with that, I'm about to ball. I keep some killers around me to knock your noggin off. We take your chain and you watch while you was nodding off. Yeah. I ain't know now. Now I know, nigga. At first I didn't know, nigga. But now I know.
What? I mean,